call the Clarksville Community School Special Session to order. Please stand and join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do I have a motion to amend or adopt the agenda?
I move we adopt the agenda.
I will second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, it is unanimous. Personnel, Dr. Bennett.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. And thank you, Madam President and members of the board. Uploaded in your board portal is one personnel recommendation under classified, and that is for a transfer. We are requesting that Mr. Ronnie Lamont be transferred to the lead maintenance position. Ronnie's been with us for many years, and we feel that he has the skill set and the credentials and will do a nice job. If you have no questions, I ask that you approve the personnel report as presented.
We have a recommendation. Do we have a motion?
Make a motion.
I will second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, it is unanimous. Fundraising request, Dr. Bennett.
Thank you, Madam President. Uploaded in your board portal are several fundraiser requests this evening. First, Clarksville Elementary Student Council is asking to hold a spring fling dance on April 14th in the CES gym for 3rd and 4th grade students. The dance will be from 4:30 to 6. There will be CES staff to help chaperone and clean up after the dance. To enter the dance, the students must provide a new pack of socks. All socks will be donated to St. Mark's Clothes Closet. Snacks and drinks will be available for purchase for $3. The money collected from the snacks and drinks will be donated to St. Mark's as well. Pastor John Starrett will meet CES student councils to collect that donation. This fundraiser is to help teach empathy and to help model to students how important that community involvement is in giving back. Next, the CHS Key Club is requesting to sell Krispy Kreme online certificates beginning April 1st, 26, and running through April 15th of 26. Each certificate will be for a dozen glazed donuts at $15 for each certificate. All sales will be online only. The proceeds will help with Key Club expenses and Key Club dues. Clarksville High School and Middle School girls tennis teams requesting to hold a serve-a-thon from March 16th through April 26th at the CHS tennis courts. Players will ask for pledges from people they know. Donors will have the option of pledging a flat amount or an amount per serve. Players will serve during practice, and the serve only counts if the serve goes in the service box. The goal is 100 serves. All proceeds will help with new uniforms, new equipment, food and supplies for parties, celebrations, 8th grade night, senior night, and end-of-season banquets. Our last fundraiser is a retroactive request from Clarksville Middle School Student Council. They hosted a candygram on February 4th, and that ran through February 11th. They sold holiday-themed candygrams for $1. Also uploaded in your board portal was a copy of their follow-up report. All proceeds from this sale went back to Student Council to help them promote student activities. If you have no questions, I ask that you please approve the fundraisers as presented.
Have a recommendation. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve the fundraising request.
I'll second that.
Favor say aye.
Aye.
It is unanimous. Sorry, I'm losing my voice now. Donations, Dr. Bennett.
Thank you, Madam President. Uploading your board portal was one donation for CES. CES received $14.27 donation from Front Stream. This donation consists of workers from the UW campaign who chose CES to receive their donation. Front Stream is the company who manages donations. If you have no questions, I ask you to approve the donation request as presented.
We have a recommendation. Do we have a motion?
I'll second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
It is unanimous. Student handbook, athletic handbooks, Dr. Allred.
Good evening, everyone. It's that time of year again for us to begin our online registration process. And as with that comes our updated student handbooks. Uploaded in your board portal, you should have received these. By and large, this is just a cleanup basically of all the languages and all the buildings. I will note we did reflect the language to reflect the new law regarding cell phones in all the schools in the state of Indiana passed by the legislature. So if you have no questions, I would ask that you please approve these as presented this evening. And I will be bringing a preschool handbook to you later on. We just have some things we need to do with that, looking at our potential move for next year. So I got to get that cleaned up. So I'd ask you please approve these as presented.
We have a recommendation. Do we have a motion?
I
Move that we approve the student handbooks and athletic handbooks as presented.
I will second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, it is unanimous. Surplus, Dr. Bennett.
Thank you, Madam President. Uploaded in your board portal was a copy of the surplus request from our Technology Director, Mr. Bobby Crane. Mr. Crane has listed several items, and he is asking that we can, to sell or recycle. The following items will be for sale: 317 Lenovo ThinkBooks, 146 HP ProBook laptops, 34 Dell Inspirons, and 434 Dell laptops. The following list of items will be recycled: 54 HP EliteBooks, 80 obsolete network switches and interface modules, 14 inkjet and laserjet printers, 45 smart slates, 3 boxes of bad or broken USB-C chargers, 20 Apple iPads, 35 Elmo and smart document cameras, 73 Wi-Fi access points, 128 HP docking stations, 123 obsolete monitors of various sizes, 95 smart flat wall mounts, 14 miscellaneous laptops 10 plus years old, 90 Lenovo Chromebooks, 35 Dell Chromebooks, 7 Epson projectors, 2 Smart Ed cards, 2 Smart Ed interactive tablets, and 15 Blonder tongue analog cable TV modules. If you have no questions, and if you do have a question, the man that knows the answers are sitting right back there to whatever that was I just read. I ask that you approve his surplus request as presented. Oh, there you go, Bobby,
Yeah.
you're up.
On the sell items, Bobby, how much can you realistically expect for one of these Dell Inspirons or something? I just,
Not a lot, but there's only slightly better than recycle value in them. But
Uh-huh.
we're going to market them to through a company that does e-waste recycling, just to see what we can get out of them.
Okay.
We may only get scrap value, which is like so much per
Right.
pound. But
Right. Well, at least we get something.
And I do believe, Bobby, there were some of them you're gonna try to sell at a lower price, like, you said they were on eBay for 150, maybe we're trying to sell them for 75 for staff, so if anybody needs one, Bobby has them for you.
Okay, we have a recommendation. Do we have a motion?
Make a motion.
I will second. Any other discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, it is unanimous. Other, Dr. Bennett.
Nothing.
Okay, I will adjourn the special meeting and open the planning session. Do I have a motion to amend or adopt the agenda?
I'll second.
All in favor say aye. Aye, it is unanimous. Let's see, education update and superintendent's report, Dr. Bennett.
Hi there, we have a special recognition for Coda Mendelik. Coda, can you come up here? I'm gonna make you stand up here and talk just a little bit. Coda couldn't be with us last time, and I actually first got to know Coda a little bit when you ran cross country, maybe your freshman year. I think you guys went to regional or something, semi-state. And then did you run all 4 years?
I did.
That's what I thought. So Coda's definitely a scholar athlete and an excellent representative of himself, his family, and Clarksville Community Schools. Coda this year is a Lilly Endowment Scholar. 4 graduating seniors in Clark and Floyd counties have been named as the Community Foundation of Southern Indiana's Lilly Endowment Community Scholars. 2 students residing in each local county were selected to receive the Endowment Community Scholarship, and what that is it provides full tuition, required fees, and a special allocation of up to $900 per year for required books and equipment for undergraduate study on a full-time basis, leading to a baccalaureate degree at any accredited Indiana public or private college or university. We are proud to announce that Clarksville High School graduating senior Coda Mendelik, am I pronouncing your name right?
Yeah,
Thank you. Was one of the 4 Lilly Scholars selected for 2026. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we would like to say congratulations to Coda on an incredible high school career. We cannot wait to see what you're going to do to make a positive impact on society. We're proud of you and that you are currently and will forever be a Clarksville General. The board has a certificate for you, Coda, that I'm going to ask you to speak. But can we give him a round of applause right now? That is the smarty pants. So that's your certificate. Yeah, thank you, sir. And what I'd like for you, if you don't mind, to speak about what you're going to do, where you're going, what are your plans, all the things.
Whether I got the scholarship or not, my plan was to go to Purdue University in West Lafayette. I'm going there for engineering, as many are. I'm going specifically for a focus in chemical engineering. As far as life plans, I'm pretty fortunate. I don't think I'll have to take out any college loans. Any other costs that I have, I've kind of already crunched the numbers a little bit, and it doesn't look like I'll have to take out any other loans, and I probably won't even have to work a lot. So I'm very very thankful to have gotten this opportunity, and yeah, it's kind of started the framework for what will hopefully be a successful career for myself. So yeah.
All right, we have another, would you guys, so that Coda doesn't have to stay, would the board like to make any comments to Coda on behalf, because he's gonna probably leave, and that's what I thought, so.
Good job. Just don't forget us. Come back and see us and tell us how well you're doing.
Yes, I will. That's actually kind of part of like what they tell you. I kind of have to. In the interviews, they're like, "Hey, are you gonna come back and like kind of represent?" I'm like, "Yeah." So you'll see me around.
Well, we're very proud of you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes, great job. Thank you for taking time to come in tonight, Coda. Yeah. Okay, so right now I would like to turn the podium over to several members of our Clarksville Professional Firefighters, Local 2594, presentation for something. We're gonna hear about it. You'll have to introduce yourselves because I'm not sure who's here tonight either. So, but thank you for being here.
Yep, absolutely. Mr. Stedman's on his way up. My name is, for y'all who don't know, my name is Michael Bloom.
Okay.
I'm the union president for Clarksville Firefighters Union. We're Local 2594. This is James Stedman. He's my treasurer. As you probably know, our biggest fundraiser every year is a golf scramble that we host here in Lapping Park. I say it's the biggest. It's really the only fundraiser we do where we keep any of the money at all. Everything else always goes out. But out of the profits that we do make, we try to cut some sizable donations as well, even from the golf scramble. So we're very excited this year, kind of from the kitty, to be able to present a check for $4,000
Okay.
to Clarksville
Wow.
folks.
We'll give it to our treasurer back there. Bobby, did you say, do we want to like get a picture? Yeah, we can come out here. Thank you very
Absolutely.
much. Yeah. I don't know if we should hang something.
Normally does this.
Not getting the right angle, right? Of course.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. You all so much.
I know y'all work hard every year to bring money in, so I'm glad to see
And maybe
that come
Dr.
out.
Alray could elaborate, put you on the spot, but I know you can elaborate like what we do with this money.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. You've done this for us in the past, and you've continued to support us. It is our initiative. We make sure that at spring break, winter break, and fall break, we send food bags home with the students, and then at Christmas time, we do the gift giving and with that, and that goes a long way in helping us make sure that we can do that. We help as much. It's about 200, a little over 200 plus students, and especially when it gets to Christmas time, we're doing the gift giving and the food bags. It's very, very welcome, and so we really greatly appreciate you helping us with it. Thank you so much.
About 10 years ago, I had a fire in my house, and I live over in Beechwood Manor, and you guys came and you saved my house, and that is a debt that I can never repay. You handled it wonderfully. You reassured me. You did everything right. So besides taking care of my house and everything and protecting all of Clarksville, you do this. This is amazing. It really is, because it helps our kids.
We're happy to do it, and we're happy to be able to do this every year that we're able to. So hopefully we'll see you again next year with even more.
And I would just say, on behalf of this, I know on behalf of the administration and in the school district that we have incredible relationships and partnerships. I'm gonna call them with the partnerships, relationships with the Clarksville Police and the Clarksville Fire. We hope that that can continue the way that it always has in the past, and we just appreciate everything you do.
Absolutely.
I know the kids are gonna be expecting somebody to come out there with a hose and
Well,
get them wet at some point here in about May. That's kind of the
We'll let it
highlight of
warm up
their
a little
year.
bit.
Yeah, it's around May, so, yeah. Well, thank you guys very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Okay, at this time, I'd like to turn the mic over to Ms. Kelly Glover to give us a small claims court presentation update. And Adrian, I think this check will come to you, right? That's what she is.
Hello. All right, well, I wanted to start by just talking about reminding everybody kind of what the billing process is as we move into the small claims portion of our year. And as soon as a fee is assigned or a student is given a fee, whether it be through the Chromebooks, tech department, or sometimes library fees, we then add that to the Infinite Campus student portal that is available to the parents immediately, and we also mail a bill home. In December, we began to mail out our first notifications to all the families regarding our active outstanding balances and communicating the collection process. In January, we sent out a second notice regarding the same balances, and then confirming the collection process will begin in February for all accounts that are over our minimum balance. In February, we did begin to file, and we have a March hearing date. Payments can be processed all the way up to the March hearing date. The day of the hearing, we take payments all the way through to help work with the families. So going into the collection season for February of 2026, our total amount of past due balances was roughly $20,000. Of this amount, we had approximately $15,000 referred for collections out of the 20. So as of today, so that started in February, and as of today, we are down to $16,448, and the current amount that we are referring for collections is roughly $12,000. So we've made some progress. After our communication began, our January through February, we collected almost $19,000 in fees in the last 2 months. And that's all fees. That's not just collection fees. That's anything. But in comparison, November and December, we collected in those 2 months $11,000. So the communication push helps, and the process is working. And again, this represents all balances, not just the collection part. I also wanted to speak to the comparison from last year to this year while doing the collection process. So last year, we started with approximately $34,000 compared to the $20,000 this year. So we are encouraged by that. I would like to say out of that $34,000, about $11,000 of that included textbook fees, which we do not assign anymore. So we no longer have, as you know, textbook fees. So as the years progress, that dollar amount's going to dwindle down. I'm not sure that it will ever go away, but it will be much, much smaller in terms of what we are trying to traditionally collect. So our future, what I'm looking for next year, I think it'll be a comparison will be more apples to apples, because this year is really close to just being library fees and technology fees. And so we can compare this year's number to next year's number and see what the progress is. And the progress that I'm looking for is consistent communication from all the school level, the same type of communication to make sure our families are aware of when there is a fee assigned to their student's account, how they can pay it, willingness for all of our buildings to help all families no matter what building their student is from. So if they know me, they can come talk to me. If they know Jen, they can go and talk to her, like whoever, depending on who they're comfortable with speaking to in the buildings, we want to make sure that we are all able to help every family that is within our community. So that's where we're at today. Any questions?
Nice work, Kelly. Nice
Thanks.
work. Great job. Treasurers, good job. Yeah. Okay, just a couple things here. One, ask the board to save the date for the spring meeting, ISBA spring meeting. That's April 16th, and that's at the Pines. Please let Jennifer know by maybe next board meeting next week if you're planning on going. She has already reserved the Acadia for us. I don't know, is that a Thursday, April 16th? I don't know. Okay, that's what I thought it typically is. Okay, and we typically leave about 4:30, don't we? To head, okay. And Colonel Palmer's the driver, typically, right? Okay, good. We got it. Okay, community night reminder, uploaded in your portal was the flyer for community night, and that's scheduled for March 12th. I know the principals, I know the teachers, I know Brian Shaw. Lots of people have been working really, really hard to make this a really neat, community night experience. I think that, it's well organized. The activities are gonna be, they're hosting at the high school this year, Adrian and her crew. We got some really good swag that Brian's planning on giving out, a lot of excellent activities to showcase our school. We love our new shirts, so it's going to be a great night. I think Nikki worked on getting some food trucks for us there, so it's all coming together nicely. So hoping to see you guys there at the high school. Did I say 5 to 7? Yeah, it's not in there. It's 5 to 7. We went a little too long last year, so we cut a half an hour off. I think it's 5 to 7, right, Adrian? Okay. Somebody.
Clerk, go ahead.
Oh, they're going to auction.
I
Okay,
heard that. Like they did.
yes, yes.
Last year, I believe.
The year before last.
Year before last.
That's good. I was wondering
And,
if they were going to do that.
They made $600 and something for
Yes.
the apartment
Oh,
the
yeah.
last time.
Mhm.
And Lindsay was able to get a hold of another rocking chair, and that's the only thing, that's what brought so much money.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Bidding on that
Mhm.
rocking chair.
I think Nikki ended up with it, didn't she? Did Nikki end up with it?
No, Tammy.
Oh,
Oh, okay, good. It was Purdue colors, yeah.
That's the only thing that she hasn't let the kids paint. She painted it herself.
She did herself.
now, where will the art be? Is it in the cafeteria?
It'll be by the Fine Arts,
Oh.
by the theater.
Okay. Do you need any help in the cafeteria? You know, I could come in there, and as long as I didn't have to walk around very much, I'd be happy to man a table.
Like the alumni are gonna be in one area handing out flyers, so that might be something that you wanna help us with.
Okay.
And we can talk to Brian Shaw about it.
Okay, ask him, because I'm willing to sit and pass stuff out.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Adrian. Maybe the alumni would probably love, it's gonna be really nice. I think there are salsa lessons. There's a whole wellness fair. I mean, there are a large number of community, resources gonna be in there. So if you guys can make it, I think it'd be well worth your time.
Everything will be on one end of the building too, so
Yep.
there won't be too much walking. It's all gonna be from the oxygen to the main gym down, so we won't be up in that area.
Bathrooms will be, not D lobby, they're under construction, be the theater arts bathrooms, the fine arts. But if you wanna sneak in, you can see the new bathrooms that look so beautiful across from the aux gym that are completed. And then like I said, D lobby's under construction.
What time will the cafeteria doors be open for us?
For the community at 5.
Okay.
If you need to get in early, just let us know.
Okay.
We won't open the door, leave them unlocked till 5 o'clock.
Okay, but I can knock.
I feel like it might be nice to wear your quarter zips that night just for photos. We have like long sleeve t-shirts kind of deal, but yeah.
The Clerks of Kiwanis meets at night, so Jennifer and I have told them that they have to come to the community night. Yeah, yeah. So they're coming to the community night to sponsor the Key Club, because we do sponsor the Key Club, so.
Is that gonna be are the clubs in the gym, if I remember correctly? Yeah. Salsa lessons are on the stage? Yeah, so. If anybody, know, it'd be nice. Yeah, it'd be fun. Yep, so. Okay, Scott Garner and the Clarksville Safety Committee will be conducting an all-staff reunification simulation tomorrow from 8 to 11, and it's our Flexibility Waiver Day. This activity is developed to prepare our staff for roles and responsibilities should we ever need to evacuate and relocate in a crisis situation. We will follow up with the board next week to report out how the activities went. And Brian, if you don't mind, I'd like to hand this off to you to report out, because Brian's on the safety committee and has been instrumental in this plan. It's a mock plan. So tomorrow, if you do that next week for him. Okay, a bond hearing next week. The holding corp will meet prior to the board meeting to finalize the 10th supplemental trust indenture and the resolution approving the issuance of bonds. Mr. Jeff Quackenbush and Mike Thurber will also be present during the bond hearing at the start of the board meeting next week. The board will then need to vote on the 9th Amendment to lease and the resolution confirming the 9th Amendment to lease and approving the issuance of bonds, along with the school board resolution approving additional appropriations of the bond proceeds and interest earnings and related matters. All the bonds documents have been uploaded to your board portal. Also, a reminder, Clarksville High School boys basketball sectional. We play Mitchell tomorrow night at 6 p.m. and the first game is at Salem. Brian and I will be meeting with potential architect to discuss upcoming bond 2026 projects that we discussed with the board during our retreat. Should we make a recommendation to select this architect, we will bring that recommendation to you at the upcoming board meetings. One of the primary projects it will be on our list is to retrofit the Renaissance Early Learning Academy so that we can get On My Way pre-K students transition over here in a space that makes the most sense. We have plenty of room. It's just which rooms do we need to add walls to? We will be meeting with them. When is that coming up? Yes, on Thursday. That's it. Dr. Albright?
Thank you, Dr. Bennett. Good evening again, everyone. There are a couple of things we want to just kind of bring to your attention just to update you on. You might recall, I think we briefly mentioned to you, we have been really looking at how we can update our onboarding process, our application process within the school district when we have positions open for people. And we settled on using a platform called Bamboo HR. We've been really excited about it. Jennifer's been working with me and Wendy as well, to where when someone, if we have an opening, they can see that the opening is listed on our website. They go and there's a link and they go directly to this web-based platform, put all their information in, they apply. Everything is done online, it's digitally. Everything that they need they can put in, they can upload it, and it's been working out pretty well. We've been actually pretty amazed at how nicely it sends the person an email, thank you, we've received your application, all this sorts of thing. We go through the process and we send them their offer letters, onboarding packets, and all that stuff, and it's all done electronically. Along with that, we've moved to being able to keep our time cards in a digital format as well with our employees. So when we have our time sheets, they're called time sheets in Bamboo HR instead of time cards. They put those hours down. Anyone who is requesting time off, they will do that through this system. And it's just a nice way of keeping everything together and succinct so we can have all the reports each time we have payroll. So it's working out quite nicely for us. So if you hear about Bamboo or Bamboo HR, that's what folks are talking about. Just so you know, we've been really pleased. Did want to give you a couple of testing updates. We are in the throes of our spring testing. We did complete the WIDA testing. Friday, the 27th, was the last day for WIDA testing, and all of those materials have been sent off, so we're all very happy and breathing a sigh of relief for that. All the online testing and all of the paper pencil testing has been completed. We now wait to hear about those results. We did begin iRead testing at the elementary for grade 2, and they will be moving on to grade 3. And today was also the day, the window's open for the SAT at the high school. I do need to say a special thank you and acknowledge Dr. Goldman and her staff. They came in today prepared. You know, it takes a lot to get the testing situation set up, especially when you've got many things happening in the building and students have classes and they have to rearrange and dual credit classes and Prosser. Across the state, probably, I guess I'm going to say maybe across the country, I don't know, we had an issue with College Board testing, and several students were not able to log on and get testing. And Dr. Goldman actually called me this morning, asked me if I had heard anything or I had received an email. I hadn't received any communication whatsoever about it as the corporation testing coordinator. Bobby, fortunately, had been getting some information. Long and short of it is, it was a bit of a fiasco trying to get things going. She stayed the course. She and her staff got the vast majority of the kids tested, believe it or not, even though there was a long pause there. It didn't look like they were going to get done. And we have several of our neighbors who aren't as far along as we are. We've only probably got about 3 or 4 that we actually may have to actually test, maybe 5. That's a far cry from what some of our neighbors are into. They're going to have to totally reschedule and move about some things. So kudos to her and her staff for sticking with it, making sure they get it done, and we'll just stick with it and see how things go. So thank you, Adrian, and to your staff. Please extend that. And that's all I have for tonight, unless you folks have other questions about testing. Thank you.
Comments? Board members? Oh, wait a minute, CEA's not here, right? Okay, board members.
Not a whole lot. I'm glad to see everything's taking off and running so well. Plus, we spring ahead this weekend on time, so please don't forget that. But on the Lily, I mean, that was something phenomenal there. That's something you don't see happen very often, so great. Kudos to Clarksville for having somebody in that running. That's quite an acknowledgement. So that's all I have.
All I have tonight is last week at the basketball game, there were several, I did speak of it in our executive session, but I didn't say this part. I know several of the people that played on that basketball team, and a couple of cheerleaders, et cetera, and a lot of the moms, but they talked so wonderfully about what the school looked like. They were so impressed. So many of them hadn't been back around. They don't live here. I mean, but they were just bragging on the school, and sure doesn't look like it used to, but it does look good, And it was nice I was just kind of sitting back and listening to a lot of them, and they were going, and one of the particular ones, his wife is on a school board in Paducah, and she was just going on and on about the things that had been approved here, and that they needed to, her words were, kick butt. that they needed to get on the stick where they were to make things look like today. So the high school, they got a lot of kudos for the high school.
I don't really have anything, but it's great seeing everybody.
Yeah, it's been a happy meeting. It's been really upbeat, everybody. But my sister will verify what Betty just said. She comes on Sundays for that Hoosier Hills basketball thing. Yeah, and so she goes to the alternative gym, and she is just amazed at how beautiful this is.
Getting new bleachers, and we're
Yes,
branding and
I
painting
told
the
her.
middle school gym.
Yeah.
That
and
needs some
I
help.
said, how about our ceiling in the gym? Did you notice that? She
Yeah.
said, no, I didn't notice that.
That's the main gym. I don't know that they do Hoosier Hills. Do they do Hoosier Hills in the main gym?
I don't think so. I think they just use the alternate gym. I don't know, but she's very impressed. So everything Betty said, I second.
Well, back in 1986, there was 2 stories at Clarksville High School,
Yes.
so I'm sure that was
Oh,
discussed.
yeah.
But
Yes, the lack of having a lobby was discussed quite openly, but they liked everything else.
yeah, it looks great.
And I told him I agreed with him, so.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that was back in my day. Well, thank you everybody for coming. I don't have anything else either. Will you have anything under other?
We do not. Enjoy. The sun's out.
Okay, we are adjourned.